Hello everyone, welcome back to Ega Wellness. Our main aim is to everyone should lead a disease-free life. Today I'm back with another video. In this video I'm gonna discuss a burning issue which is mainly seen in teenage group and in the middle age group. So that is nothing but the obesity. So in this video I'll be discussing about what is obesity, how it can be understood in Ayurveda, and some of the signs and symptoms and how to cure this. So let's go to the video. So what is obesity? First let us understand what is obesity. Obesity can be an abnormal growth of the adipose tissue due to enlargement of fat cells or an increase in fat cell number or a combination of both. So it is a state in which there is a generalized accumulation of fat in the body, including more than 20% of the desirable weight. So in simple words, excess deposition of adipose tissue in the body is known as obesity. In Ayurveda, Staulya is the abnormal and excess accumulation of Medo Dhatu. So obesity can be correlated to Staulya in Ayurveda. A person in whom excessive and abnormal increase of Medo Dhatu along with Mamsa Dhatu is found, which result in pendulous appearance of buttocks, belly, breast is called as Stula. So Mamsa Dhatu and Medo Dhatu is nothing but we can correlate it with adipose tissue as well as flesh or muscles. So the increased bulk is not matched with the corresponding increase in the energy. So here the energy became constant and the bulk of the body increases. Next, let us see the cause for obesity. The main cause occurs when a person consumes more calories from food than he or she burns. So that is, in simple words, if one person is eating more than the requirement of his energy, then it may lead to obesity. The other factors include genetic factors, environmental factors such as lifestyle behavior, diet, physical activity, and social factors like poverty, a lower level of education, and cultural factors like type of food, and the way of cooking is also entirely different. And also in diseases like hypothyroidism, Cushing syndrome, polycystic ovarian syndrome, and due to a side effect of some of the drugs like steroids, antidepressants, etc. So we can understand Staulya or Stula in Ayurveda as there is a frequent or excessive intake of Kapha Vardhaka Aharas. Kapha is nothing but the one among the three body humors which represents the water and earth. So Kapha Vardhaka Aharas, sedentary lifestyle, lack of mental and physical exercise are some of the common etiological factors which is explained in Ayurveda for Staulya or obesity. So for better understanding of this, let us understand what is Aharaja or foods that causes obesity, and what is Viharaja, some of the lifestyle activities that causes obesity. Let's go into details. So first one is Aharaja. Aharaja is nothing but food related causative factors. So they are Adi Samburanath. Adi Samburanath is nothing but the food consumption in excessive quantity. Adi Guru Ubayogat means excessive intake of food which is heavy to digest. Adi Madhura Ubayogat. Adi Madhura Ubayogat means increased intake of Madhura Aharas. Madhura is nothing but sweet food. Adi Shida Ubayogat, intake of cold or Shida Virya Dravyas in excessive quantity. Shida Virya Dravyas are means the food items or particles which is having cold potency. Adi Snigdha Ubayogat, that is intake of excessive untus food items. So these are some of the Aharaja Nidanas or Aharaja causative factors. So let us find out the role of Aharatmaka Nidanas. Ahara plays a major role for increasing Medo Dhatu in Staulya. On the basis of Samanya Vishesha Siddhanta, The excessive food consumption of similar substances lead to overproduction of dhatus. Samanya Vishesha Siddhanta is a theory which is explained in Ayurveda. So the basic idea behind this is, if you intake of more of fat or more of meat, then it will increase the bulk of the muscles. So both are flesh, right? So if you intake more of flesh, then it will increase your flesh in your body. So next, let us see the Viharaja factors, that are some of the lifestyle related issues that causes obesity. They are Avyayamat, that is lack of exercise; Avyavayat, that is lack of sexual activity; Divasopnath means sleeping during daytime; Harsha Nityavat, always being happy; Achintanath, free from tensions and worries; Bija Swabhavat means hereditary. So now you will be thinking, why always being happy and free from tension will cause obesity, right? So the basic idea we have to get from these two is, the person who is having or who is leading a sedentary lifestyle. So in such persons there is a chance for getting obesity. Now let us find out the role of Viharatmaka Nidanas. All the Viharatmaka Nidana indicates decreased physical activity, which aggravates kapha and leads to Meda deposition. Meda is adipose tissue. Divasopna is having a Abhishanti nature. Abhishanti means the substances which causes obstructions to the channels, and slimy and heavy in nature. Here, due to this property, it leads to the blockage of the microchannels of body, specifically in Medovaha Srotas. We can understand Medovaha Srotas as the channels of adipose tissue. So what are the symptoms of obesity? So basically the symptoms of obesity goes as weight gain, excessive sweating, dyspnea on exertion. Dyspnea is breathlessness, heaviness in body, continuous feeling of laziness, polydipsia, that is abnormally great thirst as a symptom of disease, polyphagia, that is excessive eating or appetite, enlargement of spic and udara, that is deposition of more fat over the gluteal region and the abdominal area. So while explaining the symptoms, I have told that overeating will be a symptom for obesity. So why this is happening? Why there is overeating in obesity, or why there is a craving for food in obesity? So due to the blocking of fat tissues, Vata dosha is increased within koshta, that is the alimentary canal. Vata influences the Agni and leads to increase of Agni, that is the digestive fire. This leads to parching of food. This again leads to quicker digestion of food, forcing the person to long for food and indulge in binge eating. This binge eating habits leads to severe health complications in due course of time. When one indulges in binge eating, though the Agni may be sharp, when one indulges in continuous Kapha Vardhaga Aharas, that Kapha Vardhaga Aharas that I have explained already, that is the food items that aggravates the Kapha dosha, and by doing this the Agni gets weakened and the resultant Ahara Paga becomes Madura and thereby resulting in Ama. Ama is nothing but the toxins which is not digested completely. So how to manage this? So the first thing that we have to do is, in Ayurveda we say is that Nidana Parivarjana, that is keeping away from the causative factors. So that is by keeping away from overeating. Also, one can control this by intake of food with qualities like Guru, that is which helps to control the Vata and Agni. Guru is nothing but food items which is heavy to digest. So this can be achieved by having low glycemic index foods, high protein rich food, high fiber rich diet, etc. Also by intake of Atarpana Aharas. Atarpana means that is denourishing food items. These denourishing foods helps to decrease the kapha dosha. So this can be achieved by intake of low caloric food, low fat intake and low carbohydrate intake. Also by getting indulged in regular daily exercises. So this not only includes physical but also there should be mental activities also, and also by avoiding sedentary lifestyle. Avoid calorie rich diets and the diets derived from carbohydrates and fats, and also by undergoing therapeutic starvation. Therapeutic starvation or therapeutic fasting can be attained by water fasting or by fruit fasting, and also by undergoing Panchakarma therapies. Panchakarma therapies are Ayurvedic cleansing and detoxifying therapies. So we have a product called Ega Daily, which is made from immensely purified dry extracts of 3 fruits viz. Amlaki, Haritaki and Bibitaki along with Trivrit. It has a unique ability to gentle cleanse and detoxify the system while simultaneously replenishing and nourishing the body. It acts as a natural antioxidant which nourishes and rejuvenates the tissues. So by using this product, you can actually detoxify your body and thereby eliminate all the toxins which are deposited in your gut. This also helps to reduce the weight. So before concluding the video, if your body is regularly gaining or losing something, do not ignore it. It may be an early sign to indicate that a foundation for a serious life-threatening disorder is being laid in your body. You need to have your body proportions close to accurate, if not perfect, to keep away from the wide array of diseases, especially dangerous ailments related to heart and circulation. Regularly following the above mentioned tips religiously can minimize fat in the body and thereby help in reducing the risk of cardiovascular diseases, which in turn improves the life expectancy of an individual. So I hope in this video you might have got some information about obesity and what are the causes of obesity and what is the reason for overeating in obesity and some of the ways to control obesity. Thank you. This is Dr. Harishankar from Ega Wellness.